Friends, let us start today with redox reaction. Almost all the reactions you come across are redox reactions. The word redox is actually a combination of two terms, reduction and oxidation. RED, red, comes from reduction and OX comes from oxidation. Thus, a redox reaction can be defined as a reaction in which oxidation and reduction take place simultaneously. Now let us understand oxidation and reduction. In the most simplified form, oxidation is a process which involves addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen. And reduction, it is just the opposite of oxidation. So it involves removal of oxygen and addition of hydrogen. But according to the electronic concept, oxidation can be defined as loss of electrons, whereas reduction can be defined as gain of electrons. That is, a redox reaction involves transfer of electrons. Now let us take some examples to get the concept clear. The first example is a reaction between magnesium and lead oxide to give magnesium oxide and lead. In this reaction, you can see that magnesium has gained oxygen and changed to magnesium oxide. That is, it has undergone oxidation. Whereas lead oxide has lost oxygen to form lead. That is, it has undergone reduction. So we see that oxidation and reduction have occurred simultaneously in the same reaction. Magnesium has been oxidized to magnesium oxide, whereas lead oxide has been reduced to lead. Hence, it is an example of a redox reaction. Now, let us understand two more terms. They are oxidizing agent and reducing agent. In context to the above example, we can see that lead oxide gives the oxygen to magnesium so that magnesium is oxidized to magnesium oxide. So, lead oxide is helping in the oxidation of magnesium to magnesium oxide. So, here lead oxide is an oxidizing agent. In the same reaction, you can see that magnesium has removed the oxygen from lead oxide to reduce lead oxide to lead. So, the reduction of lead oxide to lead has been done by magnesium. So, magnesium can be called as a reducing agent. A very interesting fact comes from this, that the oxidizing agent always gets reduced and the reducing agent always gets oxidized during a redox reaction. Let us take one more example. The next example is a reaction between hydrogen sulfide and chlorine to give hydrogen chloride and sulfur. Hydrogen sulfide loses hydrogen to form sulfur. That is, it has been oxidized because loss of hydrogen is oxidation. Chlorine gains hydrogen to form hydrogen chloride. That is, it has been reduced because gain of hydrogen is reduction. So, this is a redox reaction because oxidation and reduction are taking place in the same reaction simultaneously. In this reaction, Hydrogen sulfide is the reducing agent. It reduces chlorine to hydrogen chloride, whereas chlorine is the oxidizing agent. It oxidizes hydrogen sulfide to sulfur. One more example is for you all. Sodium reacts with chlorine to form sodium chloride. The charge of sodium and chlorine, or rather any element, in their elemental form is 0, since they have equal number of protons and electrons. But in NaCl, the charge of sodium is +1 and that of chlorine is -1. So during the above reaction, sodium atom has lost one electron to form sodium plus ion, whereas chlorine atom has gained an electron to form Cl minus ion. And as I have already told you, loss of electrons is oxidation and gain of electrons is reduction. So in this reaction, sodium has been oxidized whereas chlorine has been reduced. Thus, this is also a redox reaction.